You know how to make it go. Oh, it's going. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Cardistry Talk. This is episode 3 of playing card pickups. We're going to be going over everything I picked up at Cardistry Con, basically. Goodbye, kitty. So first off, we're going to start with the swag bag that we got. So this is kind of the bag that you got when you entered the con. That was this tote here. The design is part of the playing cards that they made for Cardistry Con 2022. It's the same design from the cards. So if you're wondering what this is, I don't really know what's going on, but it's from the playing cards from the design. And the backside is just all the sponsors. So they had a lot of sponsors this year, as you can tell, which meant there was a lot of decks in the swag bag. Coming first to the little, this is going to be super shiny, but the name tag, everybody got one of these when they came in, and it's just super shiny name tag that I'll keep and never do anything with, but I'm going to keep it. There are a myriad of cats about, and that's okay, but I do need you to come on. Thank you. So also in the bags were these carrot cases. These are just little plastic protectors for the decks, which were super nice, especially when you have to travel back to have these things protected and to where you don't get little creases and don't have little bumps on the cards. So that was super cool. They ended up giving you like 2 packs of those, so those were super helpful. They also came with a bunch of stickers you could pick up as you were entering. There's also some other stickers and little bags that I got along the way, just little free things that they had. So SoCal playing cards, Cardistry Con, a lot of that stuff. But the main thing that came in the swag bags, or at least the things that people were probably excited about, were the playing cards. So there was a Fontaine Futures. This first one we got, I'm not going to open it because I think I plan on trading it or selling it, but it is one of the Fontaine Future decks. We have a Danger deck from Danger Decks. Also not going to open it because I already own one. There was this deck, which is the Cardistry Con Los Angeles 2017 deck. So this was the deck that was made for that Cardistry Con. That was a nice surprise. I'm looking forward to opening that one up. Next up, we have Pegasus playing cards. I had not heard of these before, but I really like them. They're circle back, so that's probably why I really like them. But they really give off Echo vibes from the Echo deck. And I'm interested in seeing more of what these people have made because I really like this one. We have a holographic First deck. Don't know much about that. Not super up to date with what's going on with First, but there's that. We have an Inception deck. I'm looking forward to opening this as well. This one has a really nice design by Run It Decks. Next up, we have Tsukiyami from Nate Lex and X Decks. I already have this, so I'm going to keep it sealed, but a really nice circle back design as well with kind of Japan-inspired backs and fronts. Super fun deck. I've given that out a lot as well. Next up, we have an Anyone Red Caps logo. Not the biggest fan of Anyone Caps, so I'll probably end up trading or selling this one, but it is a valuable deck that was free, so why not? Here we have the Cardistry Con 2022 deck, coming back to that. This deck was made for the con, and I wrote in pretty crappy Sharpie, this is some of the great people from Cardistry Con, and then the Con 2022 on the back. All the cards in here have been signed by individuals that were at the con, so it's just a nice little memorable keepsake that's something a lot of people were doing, not just me. But I'm probably going to end up putting that in a carrot case and putting it on my shelf eventually. And then lastly in the swag bag for the first day was the Cardistry game. I already own this, so once again I'll probably trade or sell this, but it was nice to see this there. Next up we have kind of decks that were either given to me or traded. So these are all decks that were given to me or traded or kind of won in giveaways and stuff like that. So I traded for these 3 Cardsicles. These are the newest deck from OPC. If you haven't seen my most recent interview with them, check that out. But it is a orange creamsicle design based off a popsicle. So you can actually make it kind of into a popsicle, which is pretty cool. Got 3 of those, so probably going to end up beating up a lot of those decks. This was the last deck I got. This is a Spud revision, Spud revision. I like this deck a lot more than I was expecting. I knew very little bit about it, so it was a really nice surprise, and this has actually probably been the one that I've been using the most since the con because it just feels really good. To the left of it, we have the Anyone deck. I don't know what they're going to end up calling it. I don't know if they ever said, but it's a checkerboard, playing cards, black with the blue dot. They've done black with the red and black with the yellow dot before. This is the first one they did the blue dot. These were actually given away to the people that ran the 5K at the Cardistry Con. So Anyone held a 5K, and I actually ran in that as well and got a little ticket, and you could exchange it for the deck the next day, which is really cool and not really something you expect from a Cardistry convention or a playing card convention, but it was super cool to get a free deck for running, and a lot of people actually did it. It was pretty cool to see how many people who don't normally run gave it a try just so they could get a deck of cards. This next one is a purple smoke and mirrors. These were unreleased at the con, until the con, that is. These were actually taped under the chairs on the first day, so it's kind of like an Oprah moment where they said, check under your chair, and then there's a deck of cards. So, but these plush cards, pink plush, were given out one of the days of the con, and really nice unexpected pickup. I want to buy more playing cards from Block, so I need to get on that because I really do like their kind of simple minimalist designs. So definitely gonna get on that in the future. And then everybody also got a free token to get a free deck from Art of Play. So Art of Play store is also in San Diego. They're the people that kind of hosted the con and do host the con. So you could go to their store and kind of pick up a deck of playing cards for free. So that was pretty cool. Also got to see the Art of Play capsule, which is really cool as well. So those are all ones that I got for free or were traded for, and plan on keeping all those. I really like pretty much all of them. Coming to the end here, this is stuff that I actually bought. Besides this t-shirt, I guess we'll start with this t-shirt. This was given away as well. I'm sorry about the wrinkles. I'm too lazy to wash it because I'm a lazy piece of crap. This was a San Diego Cardistry Con t-shirt made by X-Tex. They were giving these out for free. Super nice of X-Tex to do that. It was really nice the first day because I sweated through my first shirt, and I had that available to change into pretty early on in the day because I don't know if you know this, but California can in fact be hot. But the stuff that I did buy, coming back to this, we have first the sliders from Worry Bricks. Pretty happy to pick these up because I wasn't able to get them on the online drop. We also have the 2 Orbit release decks, the Cardistry Con V2 deck, which kind of has the San Diego and California skyline on it, and on the back, circle back design as usual. These were a partnership with Mac Lethal, I believe. Yes, Mac Lethal, who is a YouTuber. If you guys hear that metallic sound, if you want to go ahead and zoom in, these are what we call parasites, and they take your food and your money, but they look mighty cute. We also have the decks that I bought from SoCal Playing Card, that being a Midnight Checkerboard, I believe these are called. Does it say? Yes, Checkerboard Midnight. So I'm going to eventually try to get all the checkerboard decks because I really like them. So I saw that one and definitely wanted to pick it up. We also have the Lotus in Hand Thermals. These are, I don't know how you say it, the ink, thermodynamic something. But when they're heated, they change colors. We also have here an Anyone Green Dot and a Heath Cards deck. These were, the Anyone Green Dots were released at the con, and Tycoon, if you haven't seen the video promoting this deck, it's super crazy. Go watch it. Stop watching this video and watch it, and then come back. And then we have a Heath Cards. I forget what this one's called. This is my first Heath Cards deck, so I'm looking forward to breaking it open and messing around with the design. And then lastly, we have Ven playing cards from L8 Slevin and Kevin Ho from Momentum. And this is super cool that I wasn't able to pick it up when they first came out, and it was a nice surprise because I didn't think they were going to be available at the con, so that was pretty cool to see them, and that's probably one of my favorite pickups that I bought. So overall, that's everything that I picked up. Most of it was given or, traded for. A little bit of it was bought, and obviously that's a lot of decks there. I feel like I have enough decks for the rest of the year. Thank you guys for watching, and sorry about the cats. I'm not sorry about the cats, but they're there. Okay, bye-bye.